Many years ago, Bishop David Oyedepo was criticized for calling ministry business. He said, my father's business. Jesus said, I should be about my father's business. My father works and I work. So he decided to create office hours for pastors, where Living Faith pastors come to work at like 8 o'clock and close by 4. They work like every other person and they are paid for that. He felt the best way to create a balance was you employ them and let them be placed on salary, and they will come to work and do full-time pastoral work, read, Bible study, and whatever is needed, and then they are paid so that they will focus their attention and not do other things. And we have seen massive results and all of that. So my question now is, I know as at that point when Pastor Paul Enenche left medical practice and then focused on Dunamis, that the ministry began to explode. Can you really say that those pastors who are still holding ministry with one hand and still other things with one hand, can they, if possible, give me examples, can they really be as impactful as some of these ministries we are seeing, like Living Faith Church and Dunamis, where their senior pastors and founders have actually left everything else and they're focused on ministry? Those who are not doing so, those who are combining ministry with other things, sources of income, can they be as impactful? Can they ever become as impactful as these men?
To answer that question, I will start by saying that the names you just called, Pastor Paul Enenche, David Oyedepo, I can tell you that up till now, in fact, when they left the other job, you know, that job will come with restriction. That's why it is important that you build to a point that you can actually leave these jobs. It's like you going to the promised land and being an employee in Egypt with all the restrictions of Egypt. You understand?
Yes.
You are answerable to your job. You have to be there at a time. You have to, so there are some times you have to be in church and you have to be at your job. Otherwise, you have a problem. So these people left that job in Egypt and they found something better in Israel. These people have not left business.
Okay.
One of the things I would like to let you know and let every other viewer know today is that these are our fathers in the Lord. They are doing more business than we can say.
Wow.
Just that they will not come and say, I own this, I own that, I own this. They will not talk about those kind of things because what they have to be known for is the ministry. But behind it, there are so many things that they are doing. For example, is Covenant University not a business? People are paying school fees. Who is the chancellor of the university? Is Bishop Oyedepo. That is business. He's making money from there. Is Landmark University not a business venture? Understand? So he's in business. Dominion Books, Dominion Publication, all the books that you hear about. He's also doing some things with oil.
Okay.
Now, you are also in ministry. You are going to discover that the things you see in this men's ministry cannot be from tithe and offering. As they grow, as they meet other people, as they have, because ministry at a point you can convert from social wealth to financial wealth. So they are doing things that they are doing other businesses. When you look at Pastor Paul Enenche's ministry too, you are going to see business around him. You are going to see things like construction. You know, he has earth moving machines, for example, that are doing road construction here and there. But they don't need to come and stand and say, this is what we are doing, this is what we are doing. The books that they are writing, the Bible school that people are going to, people are paying. They have nursery schools, they have secondary schools. People are paying for these things. So they are still doing business. You know, when you have people, you have resources. When you collect 100 naira from 1 million people, do the mathematics. You know what it means. So they have not left business. They are still doing business to ensure that the ministry can stand and the ministry can explode. So they are effectively doing this too. You will see like, okay, the Dunamis TV, for example, Pastor Paul Enenche is referred to as the founder and the CEO of Dunamis TV. The other people that's a business venture. But they are still effective in the ministry. In fact, they are doing more work that you might not call ministry now than even when they were working for the Algas. Okay?
Yes.
So because this time around they have to be doing all kinds of plan for the TV, all kinds of plan for the nursery and primary school, all kinds of plan to expand their publications and all that, and the other things that they're opening. Even branch expansion alone and training pastors is a lot of work and preparation that they are also doing. So at the end of the day, you're going to discover that no successful pastor at that level is not doing business. When you cross and you go to US, for example, T.D. Jakes, for example, is the owner of more than 50 businesses. You know that. He's owner of more than 50 businesses. He's always bringing up one company and the other. So he's still not only reading Bible and preaching. He's still shooting movies. He's acting in some of them. He's going out to speak and he's being paid as a motivational speaker and all that. That is not part of reading Bible and preaching to a congregation. But that is still seen as ministry. If you see your life as a minister, whatever you do becomes a ministry. You understand? And like the Bible said that the laborer is deserving of his reward.
Yes.
This is going to return naturally. So anyone that is saying that I am in full time, so I am more effective than the other person because this other person left fully, and the person is doing well, so I have to leave. These people have not left business. They are still doing business.